It's that time of year again when the film industry gives itself prizes, and the big end of the whole prize season, as far as we're concerned, is the Oscars in Hollywood. And so this year's the 91st award session, and it's where the 6,000 members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences give their prizes. In fact, they give 24 different awards, but you've probably never heard of most of the awards, and they often go to different departments, from makeup and costume design and things like that. So you probably know all the winners already, so I'll just give you some idea about the films. The film that won the best film is called Green Book, and it's a very intriguing story about Tony the Lip, who's an Italian sort of minor gangster, who's usually on the door in a nightclub, but it's being redecorated, and so the mob have got him a job, and the job is driving around a musician, a jazz musician, a very good jazz musician, but unfortunately he's coloured. And this is in the 60s in America, and he can only stay in certain hotels because he's black and because there's segregation in America. And it's a very simple story, a very simple film about these two men who are traveling around, who are from very different parts of American society. There's the musician who is a very good, clever musician, and there's this white driver who is rather rough at the edges and a slight gangster. And it's a wonderful film about how the two get on and finally become very good friends. It's worth seeing. The other interesting film, or not the other interesting film, another film that's very interesting is in fact Roma. Roma is in black and white. It's again set, and it's in Spanish. It's in Mexican Spanish, and it's one of those films that probably most people watching it wouldn't realise how clever it was to make. It's got very long takes, and again it's a period piece. It's in the 70s, and Roma is a little area in Mexico City, and it's really the story of the two housemaids and how they work with the family. It's beautifully done, a bit full of controversy, in the sense that it's a Netflix picture, so it's not gone on the cinema as usual, and so the whole film industry is a bit concerned about things like Netflix and how it works. I think, and that won Best Director, and it's as I said, you would only know that it was very cleverly made when you look at it and think these takes are incredibly long, and how did they get all the people working at the same time to do that? And as it's done, it's a very, very interesting film. The Best Actor, which people seem to notice more, is a guy playing Freddie Mercury, who is absolutely fabulous there. The film Bohemian Rhapsody is an amazingly good film, very well made and moves along, and he won Best Actor. And the Best Actress is again an English character. It's Queen Anne, who reigned in the 1700s, and it's really about her life with her two helpers and the affairs that they have. And it's a very interesting and beautifully made on lots of different areas. As I said, I'm not going to go through each one of these circumstances. By the way, the Best Supporting Actor was actually the musician in Green Book, so that's worth looking at. And I think you could look through the list, and if you ever want to know more about some of these awards, let me know. But go and see, they're very clever films, and some of the film that won most awards was in fact Bohemian Rhapsody, because it wins sound awards and things like that. Interestingly enough, it was started by one director who sort of left the picture about 2 weeks before the end of filming, and it was taken over by another director who is in fact making just completed Rocket Man, which is about Elton John's early life. Anyway, have a look at the movies, they're very interesting, and enjoy. See you soon. Bye-bye.